Hi dear students, hope you're doing well. Today we are going to study the human reproductive system. First of all, why do we need to produce or generate a new generation? In order to ensure the survival of human beings on the earth, to produce egg and sperm cells, to transport and sustain these egg and sperm cells, to nurture and develop a fetal or an embryo, and to produce hormones. According to the sexuality, we have got two fertile gender in human beings. The first one is male and the other one is female. The male reproductive system consists of the following organs. The first one, testis. This is the factory of producing the sperm, and also it is known as gonads. The other one is duct system, which is a complicated system of tubular tubes, and this is known as vas deferens. The responsibility of the conduct system or duct system is the transportation of the mature sperm into urethra, and epididymis is the place where the sperms are getting mature there and then transferred with the help of vas deferens into the urethra. Seminal or seminal vessels are attached with the vas deferens, and the responsibility of this organ is to produce and provide the sperm with the sugar-rich fluid in order to get the needed energy in order to sperm that can transfer into the female's reproductive system. And the last part of the male reproductive system is urethra. As you already know that it is a tube carrying out the urine from the body out of the body, but one of the other responsibility of urethra is to carry the sperm from the male reproductive system into the female reproductive system. A sperm cell structure. As you can see, a sperm cell is composed of three parts. The first one, head, which has a chromosome and nucleus. Nucleus is containing the needed genetical codes for producing a new generation, and a chromosome is responsible for injecting the sperm into the ovum. The second part is neck, and it is made of mitochondrion, and the responsibility of the neck is to provide the head with the needed energy. Tail is the last part of the sperm cell, and it is made of plasma membrane, and it is like a flagell structure and moves the sperm up to the egg. And during the spermatogenesis, a human being can produce, of course, a male human being can produce several million sperms per day, which if we count is about 1.5 thousand sperms per seconds, which is a huge number. And female reproductive system consists of vagina, which is the canal or which is also known as birth canal, and it is responsible for connecting and joining the cervix with the outside of the body. Uterus is a hollow membrane. It is like a bag where the fetal or embryo will improve and get mature up to the 9 months. After that it will birth. Ovaries are oval-shaped glands which are located in both sides of the uterus, and they are responsible for hormones and also for making the egg cells in the female reproductive system. Fallopian tubes are responsible for carrying the matured eggs from the ovaries to the uterus, where a fertilization may happen. A woman is already born with approximately 2 million of eggs in their lives, or in their a woman is already born with approximately 2 millions of eggs in their ovaries. It means they are not able to make and produce more than these 2 million eggs. And during every period or menstrual cycle, a woman can lose about 1100 of these eggs. What is a menstrual cycle or a menstruation? Menstruation is the technical form of getting a period, and this period may occur for a woman who has already experienced the puberty, and will happen once in every month. This bleeding or this cycle is happening because of this, that the lining of the uterus is preparing itself for getting a possible pregnancy. But after that, when the pregnancy is not happening or occurring, then this second wall will shed and destroy itself, and will be accompanied by the bleeding, and will get out of our body during the 3 or 8 days. For most of the women, this period is predictable. It means they are happening regularly, but for some of them will not be predictable. The length of the time from the first day of one period to the first day of another period is normally from 21 up to 35 days. In the pictures you can see that before the menstruation cycle, the uterus or the uterus lining is like this. It is taken and is ready for getting a possible pregnancy. But if the pregnancy is not happening, then it will destroy itself and get out of the body, which is the result of being bleeding or having a bleeding. And what is a fertilization? Fertilization is happening when a sperm cell gets with a egg cell. It may get inside the egg cell, and the fertilization will happen. And this action is normally happens or occurs inside the fallopian tube, and the fertilized egg is called zygote, and this zygote is going to uterus and implanting itself into the lining of that. Then it will improve and make a embryo. Infertility is called for a couple, or infertile is called for a couple which are not able to get pregnant, or which are not able to experience pregnancy, despite having a frequent and unprotected sex for about 1 year. And this infertility may result from one or both of the couples or the partners, and that is why they are called infertility. It means they are not able to produce a new generation. This was all about the human reproductive system. Wish you all be happy and safe, and don't forget to stay home and save lives.